Hey everybody, Shane here, Shoebox Legends. Thanks for stopping by the channel for another video. As you can tell by the title and the visual in front of you here, this is going to be another That Good Sante cream cheese box rummage here on the channel. So basically the way this works, I store this cheese box on the shelf in my home office, and as my pickups come in, usually from eBay, but there are some from ComC in here that you can see as well with these receipts, they get filed away in here, waiting for their opportunity for one of these rummages, and then I'll just kind of pluck cards at random for about 10 minutes, see what we get. It's a fun way to see some recent pickups, and then they'll get filed away. And we are going to start off with a really nice card today, coming in hot out of the Sante cream cheese box. This is the 2019 Topps Chrome Mookie Betts, the Gold Wave Refractor. Check that card out. These are numbered to 50, just like the true standard golds that don't have the wave pattern in the background. Love this image. It's the final Topps Chrome base card of Mookie with Boston. He was, of course, airbrushed into a Dodgers uniform for the 2020 Topps and 2020 Topps Chrome releases. So this is the third and final Gold Wave refractor of Mookie Betts with the Red Sox, because they made the Gold Wave in 2017 for the first time ever. So 2017, 2018, and 2019 are the only three Gold Wave Mookie Betts Red Sox cards, and I'm glad to add this one. Picked this up a little while back, got a really good price on it, and at some point down the line this will be sent in for grading, because I do like how my gold refractors numbered to 50 look all slabbed up. But we'll leave that card front and center for now. That is I wouldn't say a monster, but a pretty big Mookie Betts card to start us off today. Sticking with baseball, two cards in a row, and this one is fantastic. This is a type of card that I'm going to be showing more of in the future, and I have some thoughts on my approach to the hobby in 2024 that I'll be getting to in a separate video, but you may see more cards like this Pee Wee Reese. So what is this? This is not a Stadium Club Chrome card. This is a regular Stadium Club card. You don't see the word Chrome here at all, but these are rainbow foil board parallels. And they're exactly what they sound like. It's the standard Stadium Club card with the great photography that they're known for, printed on this foil, rainbow foil stock. And I'm going to take this out of the top loader because that sticker is kind of driving me nuts. So we're just going to take a look at this in its natural beauty. But check out that Reese card. And these are pretty tough pulls in Stadium Club. You can get them in retail or hobby, and they've been around for years, but they're numbered to just 25 copies. So if we take a look at the back here, there's your serial numbering, and this is the alpha, as my buddy Jason would say at Contrarian Cards, copy 1 of 25. A little bit of corner whitening there, which I knew about when I bought the card, but when something is numbered to 25 or lower, you just can't be that picky. Love Stadium Club, love the Brooklyn Dodgers, and talk about two nice horizontal cards to start off today's Sante rummage. That is an awesome Pee Wee Reese. So man, we're two cards in, and I feel like this has been pretty incredible already. Here's one that's been in the box for a long time. I bet you I bought this card 5 years ago, maybe somewhere around there, 4 or 5 years ago. This is Matt Barzal for the New York Islanders. Pretty talented guy. He's more of a setup man than a goal scorer, so he doesn't get a ton of hobby love. But this is a mid-range rookie card of his. I think it's from Ultimate, Upper Deck Ultimate. On-card auto, nice big bold auto, and this is numbered out of 199. So if I'm being brutally honest, this is a card that I probably wouldn't, pony up for these days. Not that this costs much. I bet this was 10 bucks, maybe 15. But Barzal's just not the caliber of player that I typically collect on the hockey front. I do like the kid. He's very talented, and Ultimate is a nice release. This is a classy looking auto, but one that may end up in the trade box maybe for down the line if I get involved with an Islanders fan or something along those lines. I do think Matthew has a very promising career in front of him. And man, wow, we're really pulling some straight up fire today. So if you've never seen these before, another great Red Sox insert in this case to start us off. But these are from Allen and Ginter. Let me get this out of its case here so we can appreciate it a little more. These are stained glass minis, and they're exactly what they sound like. They're the size of a Allen & Ginter mini, and they have the same design as the base set from whatever year they're produced, but the background is replaced by stained glass. And although These are not serial numbered. It is acknowledged by Topps that these are limited to just 25 copies for any of these stained glass inserts. So this is a nice Pedro Martinez from 2019 Allen and Ginter. You can really get a look at the transparency of this card if I hold it in front of some of these others. But just a really awesome Pedro mini. Guy who, you know, right up until recently, I felt like didn't really get any hobby love. But I do have a couple of friends that collect him. And as far as pitchers go, he does seem to get a little bit more notoriety than most, and well-deserved. I mean, he was the pitcher of his era, and he had some seasons, you know, around the turn of the century that were like Sandy Koufax-like almost in his prime. So Pedro deserves to be respected in the hobby, and just really happy to have this. I know it's not a playing era Pedro. He retired obviously long before 2019, but I'm a sucker for these. They're very difficult to find cheap. I think I paid under $40 for this Pedro, which, you know, might sound crazy for people that don't collect modern, but I assure you that's actually a pretty solid deal, especially for someone on his level. And if you try to get one of these stained glass inserts for somebody like a Babe Ruth or a Lou Gehrig or those type of names, you're going to be paying a lot more than that. So really nice Pedro there. And we have a nice baseball trio actually up there in the backdrop now as we move forward. And man, what are the odds of that? I am pretty confident this is the only other Allen and Ginter stained glass mini in this entire cheese box. I only bought two of them, Pedro and Big Papi. Wanted to represent my Red Sox, get, you know, somebody on each side of the ball, a pitcher and an offensive great. And of course, David Ortiz, one of the premier clutch hitters that I've ever seen in all my decades of watching baseball. Obviously, I'm a little bit biased as a Boston fan, but man, what an amazing tandem and what a trio of Red Sox cards when you put those two A&G minis alongside that Mookie Betts. This Ortiz, as you can plainly see, is from 2022, so last year's A&G release. But again, every year that they do these, which they go back quite a few years now, these are acknowledged to be just 25 copies each. So it's really cool to have the matching Pedro and David Ortiz. These will be going at the end of today's video into the nice frosted one-touch minis magnetics from Ultra Pro. Got a couple of those on the shelf waiting. Love to display my ungraded mini cards in those, and these two minis are certainly important enough to warrant the one-touch magnetic treatment. Man, I can't believe I'm only 5 cards in, and we're at the 8-minute mark because I'm just pulling cards that are really doing a lot for me. And we're going to stay on the baseball front for another one here. From the somewhat controversial 2021 Bowman's Best release, the J-Rod. And there are those out there that would make the argument that this is his true rookie card, even though it lacks the RC logo. I'm not going to go into it in this video. I've already gone on long enough, but essentially, you know, at the end of 2021, Topps jammed a bunch of these prospects in on the normal Bowman's Best checklist, even though they hadn't, you know, received the proper Topps rookie card yet. And, you know, in the eyes of some, based on the rules, you know, this is the true J-Rod rookie. So this is just the base refractor of the card. You can see the nice shine in the background. It's not a numbered, colored refractor or anything like that, just a base refractor. But I do love J-Rod. And while I don't do a lot of like prospecting or buying of cards of guys that are, you know, barely beginning their careers, he's one of the few exceptions of guys, you know, in the league now that have been playing for less than a year or two, who I'm still kind of a big believer in. I'd say maybe him and Bobby Witt Jr. Might be alone in that class as far as the last couple of seasons. So happy to have the controversial J-Rod rookie card. And let's see if we can keep the baseball streak going. Or I know we got a soccer card here. And how's this for a nice Kylian Mbappe? Great card. Don't mind the, this isn't a Dave and Adams Card World top loader, so we're going to take it out of that. But really, really cool card here. So this is from Panini, and this was issued at the National. So if we turn this over, it's from the 2023 National. You can see if I can get it to focus along the bottom of the card here. It's not really focusing well, but just trust me. It's from this past year's National, numbered to 199. The red is a nice color match for France, red, white, and blue. And it does have that, like, in the world of Panini, excuse me, that ice technology, or also known as atomic when it comes to Topps. Just a gorgeous Mbappe. Check out like some of the fine etching detail within the uniform here. and the advertisements and patches that are on there. Just really cool card. I don't typically go for these kind of gimmicky show released cards like this, but I'm a huge Mbappe fan, and I really like the image here. You can tell he just scored a goal, and this is a post-goal celebration. So really dug the photograph, the team color match, everything kind of lined up for me. And because of that, I made an exception and bought one of those show exclusive cards. So pretty nice Mbappe there. All right, let's pull another. And this will be our final card for today. We're going to wrap it up on this one. An O-Pee-Chee Platinum Wayne Gretzky. And I know I've shown one of his other O-Pee-Chee Platinum cards before in a recent rummage. He was only included 2 times in the O-Pee-Chee Platinum release, which has been around for probably almost about a decade now. And the first one was an all-star card, which we looked at before. And then this is the second and final appearance he made in the Oilers uniform. And this is the Violet Pixels parallel. So nice, bright, shiny, obnoxiously purple Wayne Gretzky that'll be headed to my newly founded Wayne Gretzky Z Folio at the conclusion of today's video. So we're going to stop it there. I'm over 11 minutes, but pulled some absolute fire. The Sante cream cheese box did not disappoint today. Really all modern, nothing vintage here, but some pretty scarce cards and things that you don't see all that often. So I hope you appreciated it. I sure had fun rummaging through this, as I always do. And as you know, I'll be back very soon with some more content here. But in the meantime, I appreciate you stopping by, and I hope you enjoy the hobby. Take care.